Namaste. Welcome to Let's Talk Montessori Essential Learning Concepts. The Montessori schools are sending low cost Montessori materials to keep learning momentum and facilitate active learning at home. Many parents do not know how to arrange them and wonder whether to stack or organize them. If organized, on what basis? There are four rules for displaying the materials as attractive, inspiring, and stimulating for children. The first rule: display the materials within the reach of child's eyes and hands. This rule has two parts. One, the child should be able to see the materials, and two, he should be able to take out the materials by himself without anybody's help. Note how the showrooms display their products. They do not hide but show their products beautifully with all their characteristics visible. To make the materials seen, they must be arranged or displayed. Similarly, Montessori materials must be exhibited neatly one next to the other on an open shelf. In this kind of display, the child can see all the materials at once. The second part, for making the materials reachable, the rack should be of comfortable height. The most suitable rack height for 2.5 to 6-year-olds is 30-inch high rack with a 2-inch gap between the floor and the bottommost shelf. The stand with 3 shelves, 1 foot apart, is handy. For younger children, the lower 2 shelves are used for displaying the materials, while the top shelf is used for decorative showpieces. The second rule is that the materials have to be displayed in a prepared manner. The ready state of materials stimulates the child to work with them. In exercise of practical life, the materials are displayed in complete sets. For instance, the pouring water material has a jug, 3 glasses, and a mopping cloth on a tray. A pounding set has a fried gram box, a powdered gram box, a spoon, and a piece of wiping cloth on a tray. In sensorial activities, the materials are displayed the way they look when the activity is correctly performed. This arrangement acts as a control of error in sensorial activities. This motivates the child to work. The third rule is displaying in orderly manner, meaning the material should be arranged orderly from old activities to new, either clockwise or anti-clockwise fashion. The pieces of materials thus arranged should not be changed. A golden rule is a place for everything and everything in its place. See that everything has a place at home. Do not change its location unless it is very essential. When you do so, please inform the children about the change and the reason. The fourth rule is according to the level of its use. Some materials are used at the floor level and some at a higher level on the chowki or on the table. The things which are used on the floor level are to be displayed on the floor. For instance, the mats are used on the floor. Hence, they have to be displayed on the floor and not on the shelf. Similarly, the napkins are to be displayed on the shelf. Thus, one needs to keep in mind all these four rules: within reach of child's eyes and hands, in a prepared and orderly manner, and where the material used while displaying the Montessori materials to stimulate and increase the work of the child. Hope this will help you arrange the materials in such a way that encourages the child to work more. Happy parenting. Thank you.